Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. I want to talk about a video that I put out, and I asked him to send me a video, and I just gotta tell you, after listening to this video, after hearing this, man, it's kind of hard to like look at guys like Shaquille O'Neal in certain ways, but then again, at the end of the day, I kind of didn't look at Shaquille O'Neal as being something special, and to me, he just further proved to me what a hypocrite he is and how fake he is. And how he talk all this stuff about he a role model and all this kind of stuff, and you know, this is a dude that was trying to play the public safety, the health guardian, when he was sitting up there talking about, well, if Kyrie Irving don't want to take the potion, oh, get his ass up out of here. And I mean, after hearing what he allegedly would do to rookies, I feel like this is hypocrisy at its finest. But at the end of the day, guys like Shaq, that's who they are. They talk a good game, you know what I'm saying, but actually don't follow the rules when it comes to playing the game. And I think this is a story that should break nationwide, because based off how Shaquille O'Neal loves to portray himself, but at the same time, he's doing acts that's like unsanitary and to a certain degree dehumanizing somebody. Now, this came out of Gary Payton's mouth. Gary Payton did an interview with, DJ Valorally, and he was just talking about, playing with the Lakers, that disastrous season with the Lakers where they got destroyed by the Detroit Pistons, in the finals. Almost got swept. I'm talking about they got destroyed. But nevertheless, Gary Payton was talking about a joke, and I don't even consider that a joke, that Shaquille O'Neal would basically do to rookies. They saying basically, now keep in mind, Shaquille O'Neal is like in his at least in his 30s when this is going on. I think this was, let me see, I think this was man, he was at least in his 30s, man, because Shaquille O'Neal is 50 now, if I'm not mistaken. But nevertheless, they're saying Shaquille O'Neal would take a bucket and he would basically take a dump in the bucket, keep it around, I guess if you want to say a secured place, and he would hold on to it for like a week and fill it up with, urine. And then they saying he would basically dump it on a teammate or a rookie teammate. That's not a prank. In certain places, do you know that's a form of assault? Do you know what type of germs and stuff is in somebody's, you know what I'm saying, bowel movement? For real. He could have gave that person hepatitis C. He could have made them very sick. That ain't no prank. Now, for the people that's gonna come on here trying to cape and say, man, it's just a joke, man. People too say, shut the fuck up, man. Don't come here with that bullshit. You know damn well if somebody did that to you. I mean, stop it, man. Don't be such a fanboy where you'll sit up there and try to justify blatant dehumanizing of a person. I don't care who the person is. I have an idea who it is, but for real, I can tell you now, Shaq would have never did that to me. And come to find out, when Shaq was a rookie, he wouldn't allow people to haze him or tease him. But he doing it to somebody. I'm going to be honest with you, and this is just the honest to God truth. Has Shaquille O'Neal done that to my kid? Had he done that to my son? I'll put it to you this way. Did you see what happened to Terry Crews' character on that movie Street Kings with Keanu Reeves? That's what would have happened to Shaquille O'Neal. I don't care. You had did that to my kid. All I would have did is been like, what car is he in? I would have been waiting at that facility for Shaquille O'Neal to come out, and it would have been, all I can say is it would have been lights out. That's just horrible. That's not even funny at all. And like I said before, people on the internet is so fake and such fanboys. They'll try to say, oh, it's just a joke. Nah, ain't no jokes like that. I can understand you throwing some popcorn on somebody, maybe some water, but you talking about feces? Nah. And urine? Nah. That ain't no joke. But then this dude portray himself as a role model. What kind of role model would do something like that? And you know, there's tricks, like I say, that they play on rookies and stuff. You know, they'll tell rookies, hey, you got to buy everybody dinner and all this kind of stuff, and you got to carry their bags. I probably would have been one of them dudes. They wouldn't have liked me because I wouldn't have went for that. I don't play that teasing stuff and harassment stuff. Nobody would ever Jonathan Martin me like what Richie Incognito was doing to Jonathan Martin, walking up to him, calling him the N-word, and because he had got an official black card or some stuff. Like, man, please. And it was funny when they tried to talk to the dude that gave him his so-called black card. They wouldn't answer. They wouldn't respond. They wouldn't do interviews regarding it. But I don't blame them. But yeah, I mean, Shaquille O'Neal to me just showed me that he just a nasty, you know, showed me that he nasty. He disgusted. Maybe you might not want to hang around him. I probably wouldn't shake Shaquille O'Neal's hand if I seen him to know that he'd do something like that. I mean, come on, man. You dump something like that on somebody? For real. And nobody didn't say nothing? Well, I guess they were scared because he's 7 feet. Well, you know what? I can tell you this much. You know, a Draco can equalize anything. Especially a Draco with a 50-round drum. Because like I said, had he did that, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, and I know people go sit up there, and I know you fanboys and fanny girl, oh man, you wouldn't have did nothing. Want to bet? Want to bet? Want to bet? Do you know what that could do to somebody psychologically? Having somebody, that's what, man, that's worse than being called the N-word. And see, this is what I'm saying though. I just hope that he didn't do that to another black person. And then at the time, David Stern was the commissioner. I mean, Mr. Self, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Self-righteous. I'm sorry. That goes beyond hazing. And if David Stern knew that was going on and he didn't do nothing, that says a lot about him. Because I'm telling you right now, if I'm the commissioner and I found out that a player did that to another player, he's suspended probably for the rest of the season. He's suspended for the rest of the season and he fined $500,000. And who knows? Depending on how pissed off I am, I may look into pressing charges against him. And don't try that, oh man, you talked about snitch. This ain't no street stuff. This ain't no street stuff. It's a place of business. And like I said, this is a situation where you take things too far. Now, Shaquille O'Neal would have never did that to me, and he definitely wouldn't have did that to my kid. Because like I said before, had he did that to my kid, like I said, I would have been at that facility waiting for him to come out. And that's all I got to say. That's dehumanizing somebody. to throw it and dump it on stuff. Like, come on, man. Like I said, all them type of germs that's in, and then it's like a week old. Is you kidding me? All that bacteria and all that kind of stuff, man. Come on, man. But yeah, if you want to see the interview with Gary Payton, it's on DJ Valerelli's, on his channel, and go to the Gary Payton interview with Gary Payton. We'll talk about what Shaq used to do to rookies. Never would have did that to me and got away with it, let alone being able to continue to, walk the earth. Anyway, this your boy Tail Biz. I'm out.